Hello Leo, welcome to your reading. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Saturday the 18th of April 2026. I'm going to do a general collective love tarot reading for you guys and see what you've got going on. It is a collective reading, so it won't resonate for all of you, unfortunately, but please take what resonates and leave what does not. Messages in love for Leo. What can Leo know when it comes to love? Messages in love for Leo. Okay. I'm feeling to pull a lot of cards for you, Leo. Let's go 6. I wanted to pull. Oh, what's on the bottom? 6 of Pentacles. Wheel. All right. I'll leave it there. I feel like pulling all the cards for you. Okay. That's interesting energy. Now I've got a lot of energy to work with. All right. There's something going on, Leo, and there's a lot involved in it. I'm getting that straight away. I'm also getting the energy that I want to know everything about it. Ace of Cups in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in the upright, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, Queen of Swords in the upright, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're walking away from something, Leo, walking away from someone. There's been an unhealthy, toxic, negative, heavy energy with this. It's been a heavy, unhealthy connection, perhaps. Or, yeah, probably, with the Devil being there. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I'm getting Capricorn quite strongly. Something's been going round. I think something's been going on for a while. And it's been heavy, unhealthy, toxic, unfair, one-sided, imbalanced. It's rocked your stability, your thinking, your emotions, your mind, your heart, your soul. Sorry, it's just me slurping on tea. And you're getting bored of it, or you've gotten bored of it and had enough. No change being made, going around in the same old, I want to say, BS. Something here feels very nonsense. I'll say it once and not again. This looks like bullshit. I don't normally swear on my readings. I try not to. But the energy here is very... Yeah. You don't want to be dealing with this anymore. So, let's see what all of this could be about. Just in case we didn't know already. Let's go with the major first. The Devil in reverse. Why is the Devil here in reverse energy for Leo when it comes to love? What does Leo need to know about the Devil in love? Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so separating. You separated yourself from someone, broken up with them, detached yourself from them. There's repetitive energy there already. We're fully aware of that. Ace of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Seven of Cups. Head in the clouds, emotions all over the place. Options, decisions. There's something about you keeping your options open, but I'm also getting the person that you were connected to was keeping their options open. Had a lot of irons in the fire. Couldn't make a decision. Left you feeling confused, overwhelmed. In a very sort of heavy, negative, unhealthy place. I'm getting the energy of, in general, a lot of you are detaching from people, connections that don't serve you. You're putting your boundaries up. You're not giving your heart to those who play with it, who don't know how to treat it. Some of you are keeping your options open, or you have many options to choose from. Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Six of Wands in reverse. Something was not successful here. You weren't feeling recognised, you weren't feeling appreciated. There was no victory, no success, or if you're still going through this and you're in the process of detaching, you're feeling that there's no victory or success. You're not being recognised, appreciated, or there's something here about generally not being seen. You're kind of waiting for something to change, or you waited for something to change for quite a long time with the Knight of Pentacles here. There, he's quite consistent, committed, patient, but I just feel that nothing was changing. So you made a decision, Queen of Swords, or you're about to make a decision, or you're in the process of making a decision. Let's find out. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Leo in love? Three of Cups in reverse. You're staying away. You've made the decision to stay away. Get out of the mix. Get out of the confusion. There could have been this person you were connected to. There could have been some issue that was getting in the way of you both. Other commitments, other people. Perhaps this person had others that they were entertaining. Many options, many connections, and you have just decided to separate yourself from that because it's not what you require, nor does it make you feel very good. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? The Magician. Yeah. And you're determined to create something new for yourself, something good, something positive. You're determined to turn this around and manifest what you want in love, who you want in love. Realizing that you have what you need in order to go forward. Sorry, one moment. Sorry, it's just someone being a bit loud in the background, my boy. So, Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Leo in love? Sorry about that. My boys being a little bit boisterous, as they do from time to time. So, Ten of Wands. You've been carrying a heavy burden. This connection, this situationship, this absolute, I'm going to say shit show, and that's twice that I've sworn now. I better not do it again. But I'm feeling this energy very heavily, that you have had enough of this nonsense. You've been carrying the weight for quite a while. You've been patient, you've been carrying it, but you're kind of at the point of letting it go, or you have let it go. And you're kind of looking after yourself. Looking after your stability, your money, your finance, work, job, career, health, physical health, mental health. You've been investing into something that didn't give you much back for your investment. That's coming through very clearly. So, why is the Magician here for Leo in love? What is Leo about to manifest going forwards? Why is the Magician here for Leo in love? Strength in reverse. I think getting back to basics, getting your strength back, getting your confidence back, getting your Leo power back, getting your inner fire back, because you've lost it in all this for a while. You've lost your balance, lost your stability, and this is about you getting back to yourself and becoming strong again, and you're determined to do that. And to tame yourself, tame your emotions, tame your fire, get yourself back to balance, harmony, a positive energy within yourself. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, because it's looking at me and I'm looking at it, and I'd like to know more about all these cups. Cup energy. Why is the Seven of Cups here for Leo in love? The Tower. The Tower. And there's the awakening. There's the awakening that goes boom. Cuts the confusion. Cuts the crap. Cuts the nonsense. Everything falls down. But I get the feeling that this is not about something falling down and you kind of being upset about it. I get that this is the point of transformation, the point of awakening, the point of personal transformation, personal awakening. This is the moment within you where everything changed, where you stood up, you dusted yourself off, you took your heart back, you took control back of your heart, of your feelings, of your emotions. You took back control of your love. You took back control of your life, of yourself. This is the point where you decided to defeat the devil, to overcome those unhealthy habits, or that unhealthy connection, or that unhealthy lifestyle, or those unhealthy emotions, or those unhealthy habits, yeah, whatever they were for you, whatever it is for you. So, Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here for Leo? Oh, that'll be why, because it's just flipped up. So, Six of Swords in reverse. There was a resistance to move on, or there is a resistance still to move on. I mean, it's moving away from the devil. Yeah, you can decide to do it, but it's not going to happen overnight. When something's that unhealthy and toxic, or it's been happening for quite a while, the devil is a temptation. It's a very heavy energy. It's a very dark, heavy energy. And it takes a while to walk away from that, to not keep giving in to that temptation, that thing that's not good for you, but you just so can't help but being tempted by it. Just one last time. Just one last, you know, just this one last time. And it's held you. Maybe to a point it still is, but I'm getting very strongly that I think you're learning the lesson here. Four of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Hope, healing, coming back to a nicer, warmer, more comfortable, getting out of a poverty mindset, getting out of a victim mindset perhaps. Perhaps you were wondering, why is this happening to me? Why is this person rejecting me? Why am I being made to feel like this? But you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. Or perhaps for some of you, I mean, you're not all going through the same thing, but perhaps this is about a connection that has separated, and for some of you, well, you're kind of perhaps hopeful that this might come back together in some way. Not everyone's going through the same love situation. I'm getting heavily for someone about all of this, but yeah, there's, you know, a lot of you out there. It's a collective reading. Some of you have had a breakup, a separation, and you're hoping that it comes back together perhaps, and you're kind of resisting walking away completely because you're hopeful that things might turn round, get back together again and all that sort of thing. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Leo in love? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. That's a... It's been, yeah. Someone's been through the wars here. This has been something that's been going on for a long time. You're tired. You're shattered. You know, taken. You're scarred. You're wounded. But you've been persistent with something here. You've been battling with something, but to your own detriment. Because now you're kind of being left scarred, wounded, feeling unloved, feeling in a negative mindset with the devil, out of balance, out of harmony, bored, stuck, feeling rejected, neglected, everything's getting in the way, people are getting in the way, people are keeping their options open, it's causing tower moments. It's been an absolute shit show. And there I go swearing again, but that's how heavy the energy is. Time to stand up, Leo. Time to stand up. One of you are smiling when I say that. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. You can do it. Six of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Leo? There you go. 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. There's the betrayal. There is the betrayal. But it's in reverse. So you're getting over the betrayal. And it hasn't been easy. Because 10 swords in your back. Yeah, that's pretty wounded, isn't it, really? I mean, look at him. Look at the chap. He's pinned to the floor. He's been stabbed in the back. Not just once, which is hard enough. 10 times. Like, you know, if someone stabs you in the back 10 times, you almost wonder, are they enjoying this? Are they really that cruel? Anyway, it's in reverse. So you're starting to get over that betrayal, seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Healing yourself. And I think this is going to take a while, or it is taking a while, whatever you've been through here. It's been heavy. I think it's been a very big life lesson for you, Leo. I think this is something that no one wants to go through something like this, but something like this is what teaches us what we'll never put up with, what we'll never entertain, what we'll never swallow again. This is what teaches us a life lesson. This is what brings the tower moment in order for us to transform, renew, become stronger, and build our fucking tower so that no one will ever knock it down again. Right. So let's keep going a while, crocodile. Let's go and, yeah, the tower. Why is the tower here for Leo? In love. I'm going to pull 2 on that one. King of Pentacles in the upright, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You are holding on to this. And I'm getting, again, strongly, you might be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, or you've got Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn heavily in your birth chart. You were holding on to this. Really holding on to this. You didn't want to let this go to your own detriment. It rocked your stability. I'm getting also a somewhat codependent energy. You were waiting for this person to, or you are, or you was, whatever level you at, you are, or you were, or you're not anymore, or you sort of still are. That's the finer detail that only you will know, Leo. But you were dependent on this, or you were relying on this person to give you love, stability, a happy ever after, a happy ending. And you depended on them and they let you down. So there's the first lesson. Don't depend on anyone to be your complete happiness. Depend on yourself. Yeah, depend on yourself for that. Because when things don't work out and you're left feeling unstable, rejected, unloved, well, if you feel stable enough in yourself in the first place, that will never happen. Because you'll always know your worth and your value. Tower moment, King of Pentacles. This is you, well, making the change to become stable, solid, committed to yourself, consistent with yourself, standing on your own 2 feet, being abundant within yourself, building the tower, building the castle, becoming the king, well, king or queen of pentacles, king and queen of pentacles together. So this is, I mean, a king and a queen of pentacles, one's in the reverse there, one's in the upright. A king and a queen of pentacles is solid. That is building something together. But there's the queen's up. You wanted to build with this person, or this person that you were connected to said or made that you thought, well, you at some point you were both mutually in agreement that this was something that was going to build, to progress, to commit. Perhaps they said, you know, you were going to get married or commit to each other long term, and you held on to that. You held on to that. But I'm also getting an energy of someone that's committed to themselves. They sort of a little bit selfish, kind of committed to their own abundance, their own life. And that's not a bad thing, to be committed to yourself, but not when it is to the point that you're sort of so selfish that you play games with someone or make them empty promises, or, you know. So 9 of Wands, why is it here for Leo in love? Knight of Pentacles in the upright. This is persistence, this is patient. He's up there in the reverse, he's getting bored there, getting stuck in a rut and getting really fed up with dealing with the same old thing day in, day out. And down here, well, yeah, he was persistent, he was committed. It was hard going, it was a battle, it was taking its toll, but he was going with it. He was patient, he was in it for the long haul. For some of you, you could still be going through this and you're still committed to this. You're still determined that something's going to come good. You're still committed to it. You're still patient with it. Strength in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. But and for some of you, you're carrying this burden, but you're at the point of wanting to let it go. You've been persistent, patient, understanding, kind of nurturing it, keeping it grounded, trying to keep it all together, but you're getting bored of carrying the weight, you're getting bored of carrying the burden, you're just getting bored of dealing with it all. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, why is it here for Leo in love? 7 of Pentacles, waiting, this has been time that's been invested here, effort that's been invested. Perhaps that's why you're resistant to walk away, because you don't want to think that you've wasted all that time waiting around for something, invested in something. Perhaps this is to do with money. I mean, perhaps there's money here, or some sort of shared assets or something like that. You're waiting for things to grow, but how long are you going to wait for them to grow before you realise that the soil is barren and nothing is going to grow on this land? 6 of Swords in reverse energy. Why is it here for Leo in love? Queen of Wands. Very attracted to this person. This person was very attracted to you, or you were very attracted to each other. And yeah, Queen of Wands, determined, lighting your fire again, lighting your own fire, not depending on someone else to light your fire for you. Determined to move forward. 10 of Swords in reverse. Why is it here for Leo in love? 4 of Cups. Starting again. Not keep dwelling on what has happened, what hasn't happened, the disappointments, the regrets, the failures, the letdowns. Letting it go. This is like caused someone to absolutely take stock of their life when it comes to love, their emotions, their heart, what they give, what they get back, what they're prepared to give in the future, what they're prepared to never give again unless it's given back in equal measure. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Leo in love? Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. Guard up. Seven of Wands, defending yourself, putting your guard up. Yeah. Page of Cups. Someone's, yeah, you're going to be a bit more wary of those romantic types that come in all dreamy, promising you the universe and everything in it, until they actually show you. Actions speak louder than words. You're not going to keep listening to people's words anymore, people's romantic ideals. You're not going to get swept away with the fantasy and emotion of poetic, romantic words and verse and perhaps gifts and, you know. Or perhaps there's someone new coming in that's, you know, going to promise you those things and actually give them to you. Who knows? It all begins when you get out of this. Ten of Wands in reverse. What is Leo letting go of? Seven of Cups. There's the old Seven of Cups again. Well, Seven of Cups, I mean, that could be you thinking about what's going to happen going forward. Where you're going to go, what you're going to do. Options, decisions. Where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? For one of you, or some of you, whoever this resonates for, that Devil energy in reverse is regards to unhealthy or toxic lifestyle, drinking too much, partying too much, kind of needing to, excuse me, leave that behind and, you know, create a balance when it comes to what you, not drinking too much, not eating too much, not partying too much, getting some sort of balance with life's pleasures, as it were. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Hanged Man in reverse, waiting, still waiting. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles in the upright, Two of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in the upright, Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I think I'm going to put these into their suits one moment, Leo, and then I think we'll probably leave it there because I think the message has been delivered, but give me a moment. Right, I'm just going to say what comes out. For some of you, there's been a third-party connection here. For some of you, there's been a under-the-radar affair. Or, yeah, there's been someone that you've been connected to that's been connected to someone else. Someone has been connected here to someone that's been connected to many and likes to keep their options open, comes in with wishy-washy emotions but never quite commits. Someone's very, non-committal, player energy, likes to have fun, doesn't like to commit to anything long-term. Someone here, there's been a lot of conflict for someone, heated arguments, heated friction, tension, arguments, whatever it is. There's someone here that is waiting on someone who's already committed to someone else and they're waiting for them to leave that situation. They've been waiting for a long time and they're getting bored of hanging around waiting for this person because they're not being, they're a bit avoidant. They're not really saying how they're feeling. They're not making a decision. Someone's feeling betrayed by this, yet they're hanging on to the situation. This is someone that they wanted to build with, commit to, but this person isn't doing what needs to be done. They're not walking away from the connection they're already in order to be with this person. Someone's been carrying this heavy weight and they're letting it go. Someone's concentrating on their own stability, building themselves back up, getting themselves back into a solid place, and they've been too dependent on someone. They've been dependent on someone to leave a situation, to start a situation, a connection with them. They're not doing it. This person depended on them and they've let them down. They're feeling betrayed by it. They still hope. There's still that little bit of hope that's lingering. What if they leave this person to be with me and I walk away and then it's going to mess it all up? Well, something's caught in potential. It's caught in hope. It's caught in illusion. It's caught in fantasy. Someone's imagination and emotions are going wild. It's been imbalanced, it's been unhealthy, it's been toxic, it's been secret, it's been not seen. Someone wants to be recognized, someone wants to be out in the open, and it's not coming out in the open, and it's leaving someone feeling very rejected. Why don't they want to be with me? Why are they not choosing me? There's someone here that you're very attracted to, temptation, a casual, physical, very tempted by the casual aspects of the relationship, but it's not going any further. Someone doesn't know what decision to make because they've got too many options. They've got too many options for themselves, and it's confusing them. They don't want to make a decision. They don't want to commit because they have this fear of missing out. The grass is always greener. They like to keep their options open in case something better comes along. Someone's been in a sort of secret affair, secret connection for quite a long time, and it's caused them a lot of upset, frustration, a lot of betrayal. It's left them feeling like they're not good enough. Someone needs to get to the realization that it's time to walk away, stop holding on. Someone needs to get out of this codependent energy. Someone needs to come out of the fantasy and get with the reality of a situation, of a connection. And I think that's been the case for a long time, and they've been refusing to see it. Something's on and off, back and forth, very heated, but very conflicted, very tense, there's been arguments, there's been, harsh words exchanged. Someone's very determined to come through it all. Someone's going through a tower moment where the point of change is about to happen. Someone's about to get their stability back, their inner fire back, their inner power. Someone's going to, someone who played with the fire and got burnt. There's a Leo here that got too consumed with passion, with temptation, with pleasure. And they're starting to now realise that the pleasure wasn't worth the pain. And they're also at the point of making damn sure that it never happens again. That's what I have for you, Leo. This was a heavy one. You'll be all right. Good luck. Best wishes. Lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.